this guy never ceases to amaze me with all the dumb advice that he gives. And then the dude is just, come on, man. So we're gonna do a little clip right here, real quick. Probably be 5 or 8 minutes, something like that. And we're gonna go over one of his shorts that he did, talking about marketing, right? And he's talking about this is the guy up in Kentucky, and he's talking about he knows somebody that's doing pressure washing, and he just goes into all this his marketing strategy. And to me, his marketing strategy is not a very sound one, if you ask me. Now, hey, I got a disclaimer. I'm not affiliated with him. I'm not. Yeah, yeah. And y'all done just about ran him off of YouTube. So he did a bunch of shorts. And I'll probably have a field day with all of them if I listen to them, but I may not have time for all that. But I do have time to do this clip. So let's get into it. The advice he gives to me is just, well, you can tell he's coming from a place of not knowing nothing. And that's what's always bothered me about the guy. Not only that, but his superiority complex that he has. He's just he knows everything and nobody else knows nothing. And yeah. So without further ado, I still ain't got a thank you from him. I mean, damn, dude, my feelings are freaking hurt, man. Okay, so here's the short that I'm going to be referring to.
So I've inspired many guys to start lawn care businesses and pressure washing businesses the past few years, past few months even. And one of the things that I see over and over that gets them, like this one thing,
y'all,
is they think that because they go over there and they get on Facebook and they tell everybody on that computer, on their phone, that, hey, I'm doing lawn care now. Hey, I'm doing pressure washing now. Hey, guys, I'm doing lawn care.
Okay, one thing I want to say real quick before I get too deep into that is he is under the illusion that the pressure washing and the lawn care is along the same lines. And I'm here to tell you, man, if you're deciding if you're doing pressure washing and you want to jump over into the lawn care, nothing wrong with that. Hey, man, I encourage it. But don't think it's anywhere close to the same, because it's simply not. You have to have a lot more customers in the lawn maintenance to make money at it. And you don't, I don't know, man. He just keeps comparing, because that's all he knows, right? He just keeps comparing pressure washing to lawn maintenance. I don't think they're anywhere close to the same, especially when you're talking about workflow, route density, and all that. I mean, in pressure washing, there's no route density, right? Now, we know that if you're knee deep into the pressure washing game, then you're going to have a hard time stepping over into the lawn care game with the same success in the beginning. Most people that do lawn care, they usually start off where they still got a job. So there is some form of baseline down before they ever even jump out there and quit their job, you know. So I just want to throw that out there, because pressure washing and lawn maintenance are not the same. They're not even close. I mean, it's not even, I mean, and anybody with any just common sense, look at what it takes to do lawn maintenance and what it takes to do pressure washing, and all the intricacies of it. I mean, I've never done pressure washing, on a big scale. I've done a little here and there when I first started my lawn maintenance business. And as a lawn maintenance business owner now, I could probably go back and make decent money in the pressure washing game using my existing customers that I have in the lawn maintenance. But that's a whole nother video. So let's continue on here.
Hey, guys, on that computer, on their phone, that, hey, I'm doing lawn care now. Hey, I'm doing pressure washing now. Hey, guys, I'm doing lawn care, that they're immediately supposed to just immediately get a bunch of work, get a bunch of customers, and then about
That's what he was. That was him 2 months ago when he was telling all of us that how he was going to dominate the lawn care game. And here he is, his way of backtracking from all the stuff. Y'all see that he done reeled back his employee thing, his everything that he was talking about on day one. He changed. He done flipped the whole script now. So now he and who he's talking about is his damn self. That's who he's talking about. But he's too narcissistic to even look in the mirror. So
I want to say 3 to 6 months later.
I can't. I mean, 3 to 6 months later, he ain't been in the lawn game 3 months yet. Well, who is he to give advice, right? I mean, I'm just, I'm just being me, man.
Supposed to just immediately get a bunch of work, get a bunch of customers,
Right,
and then about, I want to say 3 to 6 months later, they quit.
Yep.
Let me know if you know somebody, because I just witnessed it. A guy that started a lawn care and he coupled it together, lawn and care and pressure washing.
How do you do that? How do you do lawn care and pressure washing and and I'm not saying now, I know there are going to be some people, well, Chad does it and this guy does it. I'm talking about on a scale of where you're going to make where you're going to make a lot of money and be really good at it. Chad will be the first to say, well, some pressure washing jobs he probably wouldn't take on. If he's doing Sally Sue's driveway or something, not a big deal. But when it comes to a pressure washing rig where he's washing whole houses, Chad's probably not going to do that. Not right now in the summertime. So to push both those businesses all in one, to me, in the beginning, you're not going to be really good at either one of them. You're not going to be really profitable in either one of them either. You got to kind of pick one, run it up, and then learn. You got to learn, and then go to the other one. To me, it'd be easier to go from lawn maintenance after 2 or 3 years and step into the pressure washing game than it would be to go from the pressure washing game and stepping into the lawn game. Because by the mere fact that you're in the lawn game, been in it a couple of years, you got a bunch of customers. Pressure washing is well, it's totally different.
I know the guy. And then about 2 months later, the page doesn't exist, and listing a pressure washer, listing a push mower on Facebook Marketplace. Let me know. One thing guys don't think about is marketing. Now, I am very, very good at marketing.
I'm sorry, y'all. He's very good at marketing. Not really. He's very good at spending money at marketing. Okay, let's you spend enough money on anything, you're gonna be okay, right? I could turn my house into a $2 million house if I spend enough money on it, right? So if you throw enough money at any project, at any business, at any marketing, that doesn't make you good at it. That makes you a sucker, if you ask me. So that's where I'm at with this guy. He's a sucker for doing it. Wait till y'all hear these numbers that he's spitting. And anybody that's been in business for a long time like I have, they're going to like, well, really? I've never done that. Oh, I've never done that. Oh, I've never done that. Yeah, here it comes. So I'm on.
I just is marketing. Now, I am very, very good at marketing. I just spent $400 on 100 yard signs. Sucker. I have spent over $1,200 on Google Ads this season. I have also spent about the same $1,200 on Facebook ads this season. It's only June. Okay.
I'm sorry. So 1,200, 24. That's 2,400 plus another 500 or 600. and it's only June, or July, end of June. So he doesn't. He marketing also just, and I'm not a marketing guru. I got a disclaimer. Marketing to me is all about the timing too. I'm not going to hardcore spend a bunch of money on marketing right now for lawn maintenance. I'm just not. I don't think that's smart. The time, if you're going to spend money on marketing and the lawn maintenance, you need to be doing that in March, April. That's when you need to lay it down hardcore. If I was ever going to spend a fraction of the kind of money that he's spending, and keep in mind, he ain't. I mean, he ain't made no money enough to cover that. You know, I mean, there's so many ways to market these days that you shouldn't have to spend $3,000 in the first 60 days on marketing. I mean, for your lawn care game, especially when you're in the spring. He thought that because he jumped out there and got 10 customers off the muscle, it was going to be like that for the whole summer. And I was here, and a lot of the old timers were here telling him it ain't like that, dude. You're out here right now because, well, now's the time to market for lawn maintenance. April, May, March, April, that kind of thing. But I know as well as anybody with any common sense knows that once you step off into June and early July, all that marketing is going to fall on deaf ears for the most part. You're not going to get a lot. Now I mean, you can't. I ain't gonna say you're not going to get a lot, but the reward is not worth the payout, if you ask me. Especially starting in business. You're starting in this business. What he needs to do is, since he's such a guru, he needs to whoever's doing his pressure washing gig, he says, and he's paying them, he needs to let them go, and he needs to stay with the pressure washing until he builds up the lawn maintenance. But no. He's going to come out here telling us how to do it. So while he says he's paying a guy to run his pressure washing gig. I don't believe that crap. No, I don't believe that crap, man. That's just me. So let me continue on.
June, and I bought 100. As we can see, that's 800.
All sucker moves, y'all.
$3,200 this season just on marketing alone to get to where I am with the lawn care business, let alone pressure washing.
Where are you with the lawn care business? You're not even making that much, dude, in a month.
Side, we ain't going to talk about those numbers.
I know we ain't.
How much do you guys spend on marketing, or do you just think that you can go out here, hey guys,
zero,
I'm mowing now, and you think you're just going to get business? Let me know what you guys do. Me personally, I think that if I put out $5,000 into the world, I should at least get about, I would say, no less than 2x back. That's my opinion on it. You should theoretically get more than that. You should at least get 3 or 4x your money on the marketing that you're spending.
He really believes that shit.
Let me know what you guys think. Last short of the night. So I'm inspired.
He ain't inspiring nobody, just FYI. So that, so what he's saying is that if he puts $5,000 out in the street on marketing, that he should get double that back or even triple that back. So that $5,000 should turn into $10,000 or even $15,000. That's not true. You could pass out 100 freaking flyers and you might get one freaking customer. You could pass out 1,000 and you might get one customer. I've never marketed, and I'm all right. Right? I've never paid. I mean, the marketing that I have done, I have not paid for. So you guys that are starting out, for number one, don't be spending a bunch of money on marketing right now. Not for lawn maintenance. Now, I don't know about pressure washing or whatever, but not for lawn maintenance. I wouldn't. I don't spend any money on marketing. I just don't. I'll throw an ad up here and there. But what you want to do is you want to try to establish yourself and get word of mouth. You want to be consistent. And if you quit your job and you jumped out there on lawn maintenance in year one, that was not a smart move to do. that was not a smart move to make, I should say, when you don't have enough customers. Well, that's why you're marketing, right? That's why you're marketing. Yeah, but they're not going to come in time for you to be able to pay your bills, man. So what you should do, and this is just my opinion, and I have a disclaimer, what you should do is you should keep your job until you get enough to where you can just about see daylight on paying your bills without having to take a month's income and freaking spend it on marketing. $4,000, $5,000 on marketing, and you've been in business 60 days? It's ludicrous. So the advice that this guy gives is, it's not great advice for sure. Now, tell me what guy that's starting a lawn care business has got $4,000 to throw at marketing. I don't know. It sounds to me like you got more money than sense. What you should do is learn the business, hold your money, and try to get Sally Sue and the 20 customers or 15 customers that you got, try to get them to help you branch out. Now, I'm not totally against marketing, but those numbers there, I am. I mean, if you spent $500 on marketing, well, that might be a lot more acceptable. But $4,000 on marketing? Are you freaking kidding me? And then call yourself good at it? No, you're good at being a sucker spending money. That's what you are. You're good at paying everybody else to coach you. You're good at, so quit telling yourself that you're good at marketing, but you're not. You're good at spending money at marketing. I could do that. I could probably spend more money than you spend at marketing and call myself a Mac Daddy at marketing or top G at marketing. I'm not. I don't want to be. I don't want to spend all that money at marketing, because every time I spend $100 or $200 at marketing, that means I got to get that much more work to pay for that. And what gets me is, say the $4,000 in marketing is working, right? Let's just say it's working. It's working great, right? Everybody's calling me. Now I got 60 customers that are calling me, wanting me to come give them a quote. What you gonna do? You ain't ready for that. Now you just, out of those 60 customers, you might be able to do 15 or 20 of them after you go quote all of them. With all that costs money too, because you got to pay for gas, time, energy, effort, and all of that. So add that to your $4,000 in marketing on a business that you just started. Say it's hugely successful, and you get 60 customers out of it. What you going to do? You obviously you can't satisfy the 60 customers. You're not ready for that. You don't even have, you got one truck, you got a little mower, and you got a little trailer. You're not ready for big boy marketing. You're not ready for big boy accounts. You're not ready for it. And then you don't have no experience. So, I guess what I'm really trying to say to sum up this little clip here is that you can spend all that money on marketing and it can be hugely successful. So basically what you're doing is you're paying for the marketing, you're getting all these leads, and then you actually get the work, we'll say, and then you can't do the work. So all the marketing for nothing. And not only that, but you just burned a bridge or 2 or 3 or 20 or 50 or 300 because you jumped out there spending all that money on marketing and it was too successful for you. It'd be no different than somebody right now dropping 100 customers in my lap. I wouldn't be able to handle that on top of the customers I already got, even though I got 2 trucks and equipment and experience out the Yahoo. So before y'all listen to clowns like this that think that they know, listen to some, and you ain't got to listen to me, but listen to some of the other more established people that that really know business. You don't want to drop all your money in marketing. And just FYI, I didn't have 4 or 5 grand in the beginning for marketing. The average person don't. And he probably fluffed those numbers a little bit to make him look like he's a big spender. Average people don't have that kind of money when they're starting a business. If I did, I'm buying me a better mower. I'm buying me a bigger trailer. I'm buying me the things I need. So when it does open up, I will be ready. Yeah, y'all. Deuces.